Hey, I'd rather have an old pilot. I'd rather have an old pilot than a new pilot.
Yeah.
He's got a saying for that, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There's old pilots,
and there's bold pilots.
but there's no old piloets.
That's what actually, my line is this. I like long, boring flights. That's what I tell people. Because that's the thrill. You're not worried about the airplane. You're not worried about the air. There's no drama. You can look around at the beautiful scenery.
You haven't met this crowd. There is drama.
Where's Rick? Did he have to go poo?
Here we are in Priest Lake, Idaho, our annual vacation. My mother-in-law rented a plane for their good friends, the Alessio's 40th wedding anniversary. And there's 2 extra seats, and she told my wife and I to hop on. Here it is, late July 2018. It was a little bit smoky, but really clear, calm day. A little bit warm. It was like almost 80 degrees at like 10 in the morning. Here we are flying over the thoroughfare. No boats going through. It's pretty early still, like 10 o'clock in the morning. Pilot was telling us a story. He dropped some hikers, backpackers off at the very top of the Upper Priest, and they had 3 bear come up on them the first half hour they were there. So they just camped out on the beach the entire time because the bears left them alone on the beach. Here's the Upper Priest River, super thick with mosquitoes. Don't advise walking back there at all. Trying to gain some altitude. It was kind of hot, so the plane had trouble getting the elevation it needed to get over the Selkirk Mountains. Right here we were way closer than it looked. Felt like we were like 300 feet right off the mountain. The Selkirk mountain range extends a couple 100 miles up into Canada. Kind of butts up to the Rockies. There are a few spot fires up in the area. There's about 3 or 4 of them. There were firefighter planes dropping water from Ponderay area, it looked like. Here's the top of Lookout Mountain. There's a fire lookout station up top. They tore down the main part of the lookout a few years ago, and there's a couple other buildings. There's also a road you can just drive up and see it. Here's Lion Head, elevation 7288. Another spot fire. There's about 7 or 8 little glacier lakes back behind the Selkirks. There's another one. Here I am asking Heather if she thinks she's still gonna die. She says no. Here's everyone's favorite Chimney Rock. Very visible from the lake. Another little spot fire. Here we are coming up on Sundance Ridge. Back in 1967 there was a large fire that burned so hot that it sterilized the ground apparently. That's why the trees are so small. The fire was 52 years ago. Still regarded as one of the hottest, fastest, and most destructive fires in U.S. history. The fire burnt 16-mile run in 9 hours in heavy timber. U.S. Forest Service put 2,200 firefighters on the line. It ended up eventually burning 1,600 acres towards Canada and was brought under control after 31 days by firefighters and U.S. Army troops. So he took off from Indian Creek, went up to the Upper Priest, came down through the Selkirks, and we're landing at Hills. We had a few boats from our camp come over to pick us up after having a few drinks.
Okay. Well, since you're the guy, if you go to the back of the plane and grab that ventral fin and pick up on it and pull us in, that'd be good.
Thanks for getting us here in one piece. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go and have a drink. You can tell us your stories. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we had some interesting dynamics with the fire bomber.
Yeah, we saw a couple fires going up there.
I know. I saw the fire now.
It was like, it was really funny. Tim was like riding around skateboards. We're like, Tim, come on. And then he went back to Tim, came back, rode his bike around. Then he was playing beanbag toss. Then he walked his hair out. And he was like, where is everything?
I told you.
That's what it's like living with you, kind of.
In that show.